We got the one, the only. We got Alpha Jungle in the building. Yes. I don't have sound effects. You know, gonna make do. So as you all know, I'm Shiver Bruce. You can follow me at Shiver Bruce on Instagram and everywhere that you're social, I guess. You can also listen on all streaming services. Shiver Bruce, first name, last name. Yeah, and we're here with Alpha Jungle. We'll have a nice conversation. This is not an interview, just a conversation between two artists. Alpha, can you tell them where to follow you, how to follow you, and what's going on?
Follow me at alpha.jungle numero uno. Alpha.jungle number 1 on Instagram, and at Kemet, Kemet Yoga, Yoga, Kemet Yoga, at Kemet Yoga, Kemet Yoga on Instagram. That's the yoga page. Alpha Jungle's the entertainment page. We get it popping.
Yeah, that's fire. That is fire. I had to throw the shades on, you know what I mean? Just because I had them on me. Why not? Let's get straight into it. Why Alpha Jungle? Why do we call you Alpha Jungle? Let the people know.
Well, I am a Shivite. I'm in the line of Lord Shiva. So, because of that, you know, Lord Shiva is considered the king of the jungle, so to speak. And I am that, you know, energy, that representation in the form of a human. You know, so I meditate, I do yoga. He's considered Adi Yogi, or the first yogi, you know, in the Indian pantheon, which is really the African as well. The Vedic, you know, it's all the same roots.
That is fire. That is fire. What inspired the conception? The idea of Alpha Jungle?
You know, I would say Olodumare, the creator, from ancient perspective, you know, ancient Indian, ancient African, ancient indigenous perspective.
Well, Alpha Jungle was invented before you were born. You just walked into it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I get what you mean.
Yeah, that's like a title, so to speak. It's a namesake. It's my destiny that I grew into, so to speak.
Okay. True. There's I got a lot of questions.
Bet. I got a lot of answers.
Okay. Alpha. Let's break it down. Alpha. What does alpha mean to you? And does it have anything to do with the alpha versus beta conversation?
No, nothing to do with the alpha versus beta conversation. First and foremost, because all things have their place, right? Alpha is a leader that puts others first, but also puts themselves first.
What you mean by that? You gotta elaborate.
Alpha is somebody that is selfless and that is servant-oriented. I heard a quote from someone that I desire to see become mayor of Richmond that he read it out and stated it as, like, for one to become a lord, a public servant is what they must be.
Okay.
If you can catch that.
No, for sure. So are you walking in the light of a lord?
I'm working on becoming a feudal lord, actually.
Explain.
So I'm a monk. First and foremost, I'm a monk. Like that's what I do. I study.
What do you mean by you're a monk?
Yeah, so I live an ascetic lifestyle, or I lived an ascetic lifestyle, and I've graduated beyond that. Lord Shiva was an ascetic. My guides, my mentors, my gurus are monks, meaning that they are ascetics. They deny themselves in search of God. And there's certain rules and regulations that are put together based upon ancient principles of when the gods walked amongst humanity. And they still do at times, whenever there's souls that are divine enough on earth, carrying a specific vibration to help change the Dharma or shift the Dharma, you know, the righteousness on earth, and lifting a Dharma which is basically unrighteousness. So that's how I would explain that.
I get that. Okay. True. You got any advice for anybody that would like to be in your shoes one day? You got any advice to get them on that journey?
I would say follow me on social media.
You heard it. Follow them. Always plug it. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Feudal Lord, back to that. I'm a monk, and I was born in Japan, Okinawa, on a floor in an outhouse. And I'm not going to get into the details surrounding my birth beyond that or my conception, but I will say that I am part Japanese through my paternal side, and there is a feudal lord that is, and I want to break that down, meaning leader of a township, head of a township. That's what I'm becoming. It's my destiny. But beyond my destiny is the work that I put in my stars. And we all have, astrologically speaking, we all have karma based upon the way the stars are positioned in our birth, at the time of our birth, because each star, each planet has an energetic influence. Think of it like a specific gravitational push and pull for each star that influences our life path. Mine is, and all of ours are based upon the work that we've done in past lives, both good and unrighteous. We work through that karma based upon how the planets influence us, and we have personal choice. So, that whole free will thing, like, that's real, but at the same time, there's certain things that are fixed that we must work around. And we do things like yoga and meditation, martial arts, selfless service, or karma yoga, which is selfless service to help others, but it's also helping ourselves in order to alleviate the negative karma that we've done from past lives, which is the effect of bad actions, unjust actions.
True indeed. True indeed. So in summary, follow him. If you want to tap in, follow him.
Salute.
Are there any misconceptions of the lifestyle? Like people on the outside looking in might assume that might not be true?
They think that, I've seen that some people think that yoga and meditation is passive and weak and soft, and girls in yoga pants just doing girls in yoga pants stuff. But it's not. It's deeper than that. It's the principles of how the universe works, whittled down into guidelines and principles that are preserved in ancient monasteries and mats, which is basically a monastery that people like me that study in these places that then go into the world and disseminate or spread that knowledge in ways that it's very rare for somebody like me to be even in existence doing what I'm doing. So it's a sacred role and responsibility, and I give homage and thanks and praise to the ones that went before me that allowed me to be in the position that I'm in now, because I would not be here without them.
Right. As you should. As we all should. We gotta give the flowers to those who set the path for us.
Right.
Directly and indirectly.
Right.
That's alright. That's beautiful. Do you consider yourself religious?
I'm very religious.
Do you follow a particular faith?
Faith is faith. Faith is independent of religion. Faith is the acknowledgement and the understanding that there is an under and a standing. You stand under that divinity, no matter how it's broken down.
Do you lean towards a particular religion? Do you identify as anything?
I am a Vedic Rastafari.
Okay.
So the Vedas is really just science of how the universe works, and the interdependence of the gods and humanity and everything in between, how it all ties together. It's science, spiritual science. It originates in Kemet, Egypt mostly. Mexico is a parallel to that.
Yeah. Okay. True indeed. True indeed. I know you travel a lot. Is there anything on the bucket list that you want to knock out? You gotta go visit?
I'm planning to go to Shaolin.
Shaolin, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Shoot some martial arts movies. I'm related to the Lee family. I am the Lee family. Bruce Lee, that Japanese lineage. Ip Man. I do study Wing Chun Kung Fu. I'm a master of Wing Chun Kung Fu. The same style of martial arts that Bruce Lee and Ip Man popularized. That's family, you know. But it dates further back than both masters. Although Bruce probably wouldn't consider himself a master. I give him his flowers nonetheless.
Okay. How's your spirit? How do you feel it?
A little bit like I want to work.
Okay.
I
Want to
love.
be productive?
I want to be productive. I always want to be productive. And productivity also means taking time to rest.
Facts. Recovery is important. You want to grow any muscle, recovery is important, especially the brain.
Yeah, I'm thinking about my family too. You know, my beautiful daughter, my wife, my family, my sister, you know, my mom, my dad, my stepdad, and just, you know, good with my dad, my step-up dad, you know, because that also keeps my spirit pure. Culture cleans the spirit.
Okay. Let's change paces. Let's switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna ask you some like rapid fire questions. I have no notepad. These are just questions. I'm curious to see what your answers are. And I'm gonna be picking a little bit. So I'm gonna start off light and we're gonna just pick it up as we go. So here's the first one.
Okay.
You gotta design a Mount Rushmore. You only can put 4 faces on it. Who are 4 people? Exclude. You can't say God as an answer. You gotta pick 4 humans that you know or have met. 4 people who have influenced you to be the person you are today.
Well, of course, Chief Crazy Horse.
Okay.
So Chief Crazy Horse is one.
Shout out to Chief Crazy Horse.
Yeah, shout out to Chief Crazy Horse. I know him personally.
Is that a Native American?
Yeah, he's native.
Okay.
He's a native chief, a Native American chief.
I'm not gonna even lie. The troll in me was like, "Oh, that's my favorite rapper." Now,
yeah,
because it sounds like a rapper name or something like.
Shout out to Crazy Horse. We live life without remorse.
What are the 3?
My other 3, I would say Yeshua for sure. Indigenous Lord Jesus, Yeshua. Yeah, for sure. I would say Baba Rike, you know, which is the same as Gorakshanath. He's a master yogi, indigenous brother who's got, you know, the magic of Africa and the indigenous world beyond Africa. But it's all Africa, really, because it stems from Africa, Kemet, Egypt.
And who's the last one?
Swami Vidyadishananda.
Okay.
My
No idea who any of these people are, but I assume they're amazing people.
Oh, they're amazing.
I believe it.
Do the research.
Of course.
Follow me
Why
on
you didn't
Instagram.
say the last? You didn't say why the last person. Why them?
He was my guide to the high Himalayan mountain range that helps me to stay clean. That's culture.
Yeah. That's fire. All right, we're gonna keep changing the pace. Same question. I'm gonna switch it up.
Cool.
You got 4 people that you don't know that people know, and here's the criteria. They have to either be a troll, irritating, somebody's music you wouldn't listen to, or like an entertainer who you wouldn't be entertained by.
Who I wouldn't be entertained by.
Right, like
Nicki Minaj.
Oh. First, before you go past that, why? I don't mind some Nicki, man. Nicki is like family, but I'm curious to see, I'm picking your brain. Why Nicki, bro?
No comment.
Oh, no comment. Okay, how about the other 3?
Lil Wayne.
Oh, you hurt me. What's going on? Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Was that the 3rd one? Did you say
No.
Jesus Christ? Oh.
You know, Yeezy all day.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry.
Yeezy all day.
Okay, who are the other 2?
Drake.
What's up with Young Money, bro? You coming for Young Money, bro? Who number 4?
I'm not coming for anything.
Who's number 4? Dang, that threw me off. I was not expecting none of those 3. The first time.
Yes, Boy George.
Boy George, the singer.
The singer.
Okay, why Boy George? No comment.
No comment on that.
That is a weird looking Mount Rushmore. Everybody looking like, who's Boy George? That is so funny. Oh man,
It is what it is.
Good answer. Okay, I guess I like Drake, Nicki, Wayne.
Are those spirit fingers?
You funny as hell. Man. It's not bringing on. I'm for sure not Gabriel. Hell no. But no. True. Let me ask you another question. Say you get the biggest accolade you can get in your field, and you get 10 seconds on stage to do an acceptance speech. 10 seconds. And you're only allowed to shout out one person, not including God. Who would you shout out?
Mom. My mother.
That's your shit. That's a great answer. Great answer. Great answer. Why your mother over everybody else?
She is God.
Yeah.
That is God. That is who brought me into this world.
Okay. Solid answer. Can't even be mad at that. Solid. Solid. Alright. I'm gonna troll you. I'm about to troll you. Who you think?
I live under the bridge, so it's all good.
Okay. Who, if you could pick the worst potential president to win, who would be the worst person to run this country? Celebrity, politician, random person up the block. Who you think would be the worst person you could think of to run this country?
Solomon Marley, aka Alpha Jungle.
You'll be the worst candidate?
I'll be the worst candidate.
Why?
Because I would do things that politicians promise to do, and then politics will be over.
Really?
Really.
It's a bold claim. That's not bad though. That doesn't sound like a bad. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like you're the right person for the job.
I might be the right person for the job.
So you gotta pick somebody else then. I said somebody who is
I might be. I didn't say I would be.
I said somebody who is the worst potential candidate for this job.
Okay.
You could just troll. Like
Troll.
somebody that it makes sense that they are the worst possible candidate. Give me a why though. Don't say no comment. Give me a
Okay.
It could be from any era. They don't even have to be alive anymore. Anybody. Ever.
I would say.
They don't even have to be American.
I don't have that, to be honest. I think everybody has a fair chance at like becoming president.
Shitting me. So look, I'm gonna tell you who should not be president. I'm playing. No, I respect the answer. That's right. Like I said before the interview, try not to be offensive. And look at me trying to stir the pot, right? No. Any random questions you got for me before I segue to a commercial or something? You got a random question for me? Anything?
What's your favorite kind of cake?
Favorite kind of cake. So I'm torn between lemon and red velvet. I'm not sold on either one. It varies, subject to change, void where prohibited, not including Hawaii or Alaska.
Pause.
True. Shoot. What's your favorite movie ever?
Jaws.
Really?
Yeah.
Jaws. Okay. What's the worst movie of all time? Something that you would never sit down and watch all the way through.
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music?
No, I'm playing. Definitely not Sound of Music. Teeth.
There's a movie called Teeth.
There's a movie called Teeth, and my reason for that is a real phenomenon that is exploited, and I think that feminine bodies should not be put through the ringer by men that hate women and women that hate women as well. Mostly men that hate women.
Okay.
So do the research.
Yeah, don't watch Teeth, y'all. Don't watch Teeth, apparently. What's the best album of all time made by somebody other than yourself? Any genre.
I'm gonna say.
No ties.
Okay. Probably Michael.
Where you about to go with that?
Michael Jackson, Off the Wall.
Can't get mad at it. It's a classic album.
Off the Wall.
Beautiful. What's the worst album you ever sat through? You would never run back. Never. Not even a song off it.
See, that's subjective though, because.
What's your subjective opinion? What's your opinion?
I'm a music lover, so I couldn't even say that.
Okay. Is there any artists besides the Mount Rushmore you said that you don't listen to in particular? Like
Drizzle Drake.
You avoid that.
I avoid that big time.
Okay. But anybody off the Rushmore list? I'm just picking your brain to see what you like and what you don't like.
I don't fuck. I don't.
Is there a sound you just don't prefer?
Fake.
So like fabricated sounds?
Fabricated, yes.
Okay. You don't like fluff.
I don't like
raw.
fluff. I like it raw.
You need the real. Okay.
I need the real.
Okay. What's a good example of that to you?
I say Eminem.
You like Eminem?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Top 3.
Also, yeah, Kanye. Kanye keeps it real.
Give me 3 classic Eminem songs. I want to see where your mind is. And I want 3 classic Ye songs. Your opinion.
Stan.
Classic. Obviously. 1.
Stan. Renegade.
Obviously. That's a Jay-Z song though, but still.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. M definitely did his thing though. More than did his thing. He bodied that track. And then, no disrespect to Jay, because Jay is Jay, and Jay will always be Jay.
For sure.
Immortally Jay. I would say, what's the third one? What would you say would be one for you?
I don't remember the question. I don't. I really don't remember the question.
Okay, I would say.
What was the question again?
The question is 3 classic Eminem songs. I want to see where your mind is at.
Oh, Stan, Lose Yourself.
Lose Yourself. That's my third.
Stan, Lose Yourself. Maybe Not Afraid. I don't know. What the fuck? I'm an Eminem passive listener. Like I don't get in my bag and go to an Eminem album and be like, oh, I might listen to this all the way through. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I love Eminem as a creative, and I love what he represents. The music is not all hits for me. It's like hit and miss, where it's like I'm gonna like it regardless, but I might not play it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't listen to it every day, don't mean I don't like it. You know?
It's very focused. It's very channeled.
Yeah, Kanye can't do any wrong. Kanye
Yeah.
can't do any wrong. No. But yeah, interesting. If you knew that you were gonna perish tomorrow, and the day before you could eat a plate with anything on the plate, I'm talking about the plate would just grow as you throw things on the plate, what would be on this plate?
My wife.
Too much information. Sorry, I'm sure.
All day, every day.
Okay, how about if you need some nutrients and you had to cook it and prep it? You know what I'm saying? How about like food that you throw in the oven or a stove top?
Sweet talk, singing slow jams till she's ready.
I get it. I'm gonna change the subject. I see where your head is. I see where your mind is. As it should be. I ain't even mad at it. Shoot, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Any good habits that you have that you could share with the people? Maybe they could develop.
Yeah, I would say having a sadhana.
What's a sadhana?
Or a sheti, bringing it to Egypt. I mean, it's all Egypt, but you know.
What's a sheti?
A sheti. Well, what
the machete?
Machete, yeah. You could get one of those too. You know, they're always going to be defensive.
No, but yeah. What's up? What do those terms mean? The sheti.
It's protection.
Okay.
Protection against negativity.
Okay.
So it's meditation.
Nice. Is meditation important?
Or even exercise and meditation. I mean, it's very important.
You got any meditation advice?
I would say chant Om, O-M, Nama, Nama Shivaya.
Nama. Okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah. Do it 11 times starting off. You get up to 108 times a day. You be straight. You see your whole life transform from the inside out.
It's the vibrations. Feel the vibrations already. Or your money back, and we don't do refunds. Yeah.
Free 99.
Yeah, man. We're giving away
Game.
That's alright. Shoot, what's the best cartoon ever drawn?
Samurai Jack.
Really?
Yes.
True. What's the worst cartoon ever created?
SpongeBob.
Hey, SpongeBob fans, please don't go in on the comments.
That's a joke.
Please don't go switch up. Who the worst then? You have to go worst.
There is no worse. I mean, that's all art, you know, and I applaud people doing art.
I love this man's answer. He has PR training, apparently. He knows his way around the question. I'm trying to catch him off guard. It's not happening. He's on his P's and Q's as he should be. Mad respect. I like it. Okay. So, it's a lot going on lately in the news. We have celebrities in and out of court. We have celebrities passing away. We have mass shootings going on. Um, there's just inflation is crazy. You got gas prices going crazy, shortages on a lot of different things. We're still slipping out of. We're trying to recover from a pandemic that's affected some of us. All these different things going on. Do you have any advice for the viewer when there's like chaos around you? How to maintain inside that?
Om Nama Shivaya. Chant that. Japa meditation, repetition, chanting. Because one of our gurus once said, Guru is the correct pronunciation, once said, to quote Swami Sri Yukteswar Giri, that is my lineage. Over 30,000 years worth of game right here. Practice and devotion. When you get your spiritual right, I don't mean just like random, like here and there. Although do what works for you, I mean get disciplined. When you get your spiritual right, every other area falls into place. It creates protection around you, strengthens your aura. So that's what I would say. Get a meditation in, go walking 4 miles every other day. It'll clear your mind. It will also reset your entire body. All the organs will be reset. You do that every other day, 4 miles minimum. You be straight. Drink lots of water and green smoothies and drinks.
Drink water.
Or if you like Jesus, you could drink wine.
True indeed. What's your take on America and gun control?
I would say the United States of America because you know America's North America, Central America, and South America to start with. And I would say y'all gotta stop shooting up schools and all
and churches and gas stations.
Yeah, that's ignorant.
Public places.
Yeah, not on that. I would say be armed for sure. Get
so you
trained.
do support people being armed?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful.
Yep.
That's interesting to know coming from you. That's interesting to know.
Yeah.
True.
Yep.
True. Strap up, people. Strap up. If you're over 21, you don't have any felonies, you have good mental health, you have a good support system, you should be armed and prepared for the worst.
I like that. Prepared. That's it. Don't be an aggressor. I'm a martial artist, and I'm a master martial artist. And what I was taught in my training system, which is actually an assassin's training system, martial arts is self-defense. Martial meaning of Mars or of war. The art of war. Sun Tzu. Be a defensive person. Do not be an aggressor. That's it. Unless you have to be. In which case, be an aggressor.
I felt that. Okay. Interesting. Anything going on in the world that interests you these days that's new, that you didn't see being on your radar?
Yeah, I want to be president.
You want to be president of the United States of America? America! True. What's going to be your grounds for running? What's your motivation?
I just love people, man. I want to say that. I love my people.
Okay.
And I am of capable standing to do so. I'm very intelligent. I'm studied a lot and I'm still learning. And I just have the capacity to do so and implement change because I'm seeing it on a micro level in my community, starting off within my family and my community. And I know how to scale with the right team in place, which is not hard to come by when I have the right energy and motivations and drive and the right superiors.
Okay. Beautiful.
I'm sacrificing motherfuckers to the guys too if they're in the way.
Oh shit. Throw them to the wolves. Feed them to the sharks.
Yeah, sharks get hungry.
Yeah, they do.
Wolves do too. You know, wolves do. They really have some real. It's real.
Facts. You got anything coming up project wise? You got any? I know you got the show. You got music. What you got in the works?
Black Silk, executive producer for Black Silk right here. Shout out the homie Joe Blast, Agent Joe Blast.
Bless you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Bless you. Blessings. Black Silk. Joe, first off, Shiver is just the truth. Like, that's all I can really say, to be honest. Most effective. I'll just call him that. Most effective.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Salute. Joe is just the king. You know, he's just, I'll just leave it at that. And I mean, he produced the Boondocks. That was, I mean, Riley, come on, Uncle Ruckus, come on. The show as a whole is just a masterpiece. He produced that, and he scores film and television. I mean, he's done countless things. He still does. And he's one of the most hardworking, genuine people I know. So we got a good team going. But I got in the works. I got Black Silk, which is my reality film series, airing on Roku and Hulu. We're filming that right now, so look out for that. Follow me on social media, you know, at Kemet Yoga, and at alpha.jungle1, and you can stay up to date with that. Go to my website, kemetyoga1one.com, and you can stay up to date with that. You know, it showcases my life, my lifestyle, as an entertainer, conscious entertainer, and indigenous healer, also as a yoga instructor. So,
How about for the music? Anything coming in particular? I know you said you got residency. You want to tell them about that?
I've got a residency at Town Hall. Got a residency at My Noodle Bar, off of Monument, Town Hall in Carytown. So I'm finishing up right now, PhD Kyrie, my album. It's almost done. It is done. We're just working on the final mixes and all that jazz. So
I'm having him on here shortly too. Shout out PhD Kyrie. He's the truth. Sound engineer, production, ghostwrite. He's a beast.
Shout out Maha Avatar Babaji. How about that? But PhD, yeah, PhD Irie, PhD Kyrie. That's real business. It's the homie.
Yes, sir. All right, that's beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful. You want to take a second, give shout outs to the loved ones?
Shout out my baby girl, my daughter. Love you. They call her Matilda because she's got some magical gifts. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You are my inspiration. Shout out my wife. I love you, baby, and I always will. And I'm excited for our prom when we do that. Shout out my sister, Sister Shanti, or Chelsea, as our her Wing Chun Kung Fu master calls her, Chelsea. Shout out Trinity, as I know her by. That's my love. Call her baby buddy, cause she's my baby buddy. Cause she's a baby, and she's my buddy, baby buddy. I'm gonna double back and shout out my girlfriend, my wife, my girlfriend. We doing some fun things this summer. Real fun things. Shout out my mom, Donna Hawk, love you. Shout out Black Hawk, my beloved stepfather. Thank you for being there for me. Shout out Shiver Bruce. Thank you for having me on tonight. This is just one of many things that you've helped me with and you're continuing to help me with.
It's my pleasure.
Shout out Aunt Dorothy. You are the realest of the real, of the real, of the real. Yeah, shout out Joe Blessed. Joe Blessed. Shout out my older brother Matthew. Swami Vididishananda, Swami Hari Harananda. Shout out Colin. Shout out G43. Shout out Lily. Shout out the whole gang.
Yeah, it sound like it. As you should, bro. As you should. Gotta rep for your people, man. So I make sure you did that. You got to, man. Anybody else want to squeeze in there?
Jesus.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Baba Funge. Protege. That's it for now.
Yeah, we got more. This is just the first conversation of many, you know?
Right.
I appreciate you pulling up. I love your insight. You have a great spirit. You have a beautiful soul. You have a bright future ahead of you. Just stay the course, and I just know God has amazing things lined up for you.
Stay the course. Got that tatted on me though.
There you go. It's like, no, it's meant to be. Tatted so you know it's real.
Tatted it.
Shout out Drake. Drake song, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I think we did great. I think we did great. This is great content. I can't wait to the next conversation. To the viewers, make sure you comment below what you want us to talk about in the next conversation, who we should have on. Yeah, man. Without further ado, we're gonna wrap her up. And yeah, click the little video in the corner, press the button, and subscribe, comment, like, you already know.
So Squizzy.
Shiver Bruce, Shiver not Shiver. This Conversations with Shiver Bruce. Thank you so much.
Thanks, sir.